My name is Jen Schmidt. I am the Senior Training and Instructional Design Manager for QPharma Corporation. We deal with life sciences clients. We are consultants and provide services for these clients. I deal primarily with the learning management system, our proprietary system, and also the e-learning solutions that we build and supply to them. I've always had a passion for information and how it's been presented, and that was the biggest thing for me. No matter what I've done for the majority of my career, and I've had several over the past several years, information has been a part of it. And I've always found it to be very annoying and very overlooked that information was placed not in appropriate spots. It wasn't accessible, it wasn't presented in the right way, and I've always felt that people are, especially adult learners, we learn in different ways, and it's always a combination of those ways: visual, kinesthetic, touch, feel, all these things. So when it's not placed in a way that's in that way, I get very upset, and not necessarily upset, but I find it to be it's not fair, especially in the business world. So if you expect people to know something, to produce something, to follow certain rules, regulations, policies, procedures, then you darn well better put them in a way, in a spot that's accessible to them, that makes it readily available, and that they understand it, given that we have fast readers, slow readers, people who comprehend things different ways. It's always been something that I've had an issue with. So. Well, the obstacles are definitely in the business world, a world that no matter what industry that is in the business world, is oftentimes dominated by males. Males are the leaders, males are the focal point, males are the ones that tend to be the go-to people, the ones that are promoted faster and advance faster than females. So those have definitely, no matter what career path I've been down in the business world, has definitely been my biggest challenges to overcome. So I've always felt, and certainly the experiences I have presented, that I've had to be that more educated, more knowledgeable, take on more responsibility to prove my worth and value more so than my male counterpart has. Yeah, I think a lot of it ties to exactly the same challenges that I've had. For the couple of different careers I've had, they tend to always be dominated by males. So I've always had to come in where I've educated myself more. I've worked that much harder to prove myself, whereas potentially the male counterpart didn't have to do nearly as many. And the perception was it was an innate thing, innate ability for them versus the female. So. It's not one person specifically, it's any female that's able to have a position of authority, a position of a business owner, a leader, any female that's out there that's successful in doing it, and then sharing that knowledge and abilities with other females out there that are letting them in on what made them successful. How did you do it? Any other female who's there mentoring other females, giving back, if you will, paying forward. Any female that is doing that are definitely my role models. My biggest advice would be immersion. Immerse yourself in it. Become the go-to person. Become that most knowledgeable sort, and do it in a way that you always have education in mind, rather than changing things. Oftentimes, I know myself, I've gone in, and my attitude has been, I want to put forward a change, and in most places, be it male-dominated or not, are just. So they don't want to change. They don't want anything to do with change. So if you can go in with an attitude and mindset of, I want to educate, I want to help, I want to offer knowledge, I want to offer information, I want to offer it in a spot that's accessible all the time, that it's presented in a way that every learner will understand, every adult learner will understand, be it a slow learner, fast learner, visual, kinesthetic, online, in person, all of that. That's the biggest thing. Just go in with the sense that you want to help, that you want to educate and make it better, and that's been my keys to getting to where I'm at.